Perfect. Good morning, crew, and happy Thursday. So today's just gonna be a little bit of a simple challenge. So we have 4 rounds of the first block, 25 reps of each. So we're gonna total 100 reps of everything. And then that second block, we're gonna have 20 reps of everything for 4 blocks as well. Again, or 5 blocks, again totaling 100 reps. So this first block, we start off with those push-ups. Again, we do wall push-up, knee or toe push-up. We're gonna grab onto those dumbbells. We got a goblet squat, feet shoulder width apart. Sit down in that squat and drive it up. We're then gonna take it to that thruster, about 60% of that squat. So we're really focusing on that hip hinge back, explode up, control back down. And then we take it to the ground for that power sit up 25 reps. And we got that 4 times through. When we get down to block number 2, we start off with those deadlifts, hinging back with those hips, keeping those shoulders down back. Drive it up for 20 reps. Again, never feel that low back, always butt back and legs. We then go into a lunge and twist. We have 20 on each side. Again, making sure that you're sitting into those hips. Hip hinge, reverse grip, low row. I hinge back, my knees can be bent. My palms face out, and I'm gonna drive those weights up, squeezing the upper back. Control on that way down for those 20 reps. I lay on the ground, I go into my leg circle, where I want to keep that low back on the ground as I make a circle in one direction. I do 20 there, then 20 in the opposite direction. Flip it on over into my plank position with that shoulder tap. Always making sure shoulders over wrists, core is tight. Again, we can be on those knees or those toes. Tapping that opposite shoulder, 20 on each side. Again, when we get to block 2, we'll do those 5 times through. So crew, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this party started with 25 of those push-ups in 3, 2, and 1. 25 push-ups, core tight. Make sure we're not tucking that chin. Remember, you can always play with that depth as we go. 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. After I got those 25, we grab a weight for that goblet squat. It can be those dumbbells. I'm going to hold on that kettlebell, sit down in those hips, and drive it up. Remember, you got those 25 reps here. Always squeezing those glutes at the top to make sure we have that reset. 7, 8, 9, chest stays proud. A lot of times I'll see people squatting in the higher rep range. They tuck down, nay nay. Make sure you breathe. 18, come up on the last couple. 1, 22, 23, 24, and 25. So I ditch that weight. Now we grab onto those lighter weights for my thrusters. Again, I sit my hips down back, about 6%. Explode it up, catch on that way down, drive with that explosion. Looking good. All about that control on that way down. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, here we go, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Now I got that power sit up for 25 reps. Ooh. You're gonna try to keep those heels in the ground, core is engaged, drive it up, squeeze those shoulder blades back at the top, nice slow control down. Again, you can always drive it up, hold that weight from the chest, or give it your best crunch and back down for those 25 reps. As long as we control down to work that core. 13, Here's 14. Ooh. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. Here's 20. We got 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and here we go for 25. Boom. We're one round down. We got 3 more to go. Again, starting off with those 25 push-ups. We can use our toe variation, keeping that core engaged. Ooh. We're going to take breaks when you need it. 25. Then you go back up to my 25 squats. Again, if you need to do this without any weight, that's always an option as well. Sit down those hips and drive it up. Been getting that run in right before this. Whew. And yesterday, I'm getting tired. But easy enough to break it apart. Knock it out, crew. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 24, 25. Going to my thruster. Whew. Send those hips. Slowly up. Control it down. Looking solid, crew. Looking good, crew. We got about 10 more. Then we're back to those power sit-ups. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Okay, we got those 25 power sit-ups, crew. And then we'll be done with round number 2. You're gonna drive it up. Control it on down. Or if you can, pop that head through. If that shoulder needs a little break, just come up, control down. Crew, you are looking awesome. Remember, after this, we're halfway through this block. Last 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last 1. And 25. Ooh. Halfway through this block. Let's get right to round number 3. Going back into those 25 push-ups. We're going to take breaks as needed. Always just focusing on that form, even on a high rep day. Knocked out those 25. Now we're back into those 25 squats. You're in any variation you want to hold onto that weight. Sit down, drive it up. 4, 5, 6. Looking solid, crew. Get those hips moving. Weight's always in those heels. 16, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 25. Whew. Thruster time, sitting back into those hips. Let's load that weight. Sit it back, grab it up, control it down. 3, 4, 5, 6, there we go. 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. Here we go, 10 more. 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, power sit-up time. Ooh. Core is tight. Grab it and squeeze. Control it down. Looking solid, crew. Let's keep it up. 15, couple more. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 24. Here we go for 25. And crew, that means we're on the final round. 25 reps of everything, so we hit that 100 even total. Shake it out and get into it when you are ready. And 25. Woo, 100 push-ups are done. Now let's finish up the last 25. So we hit that 100 squat mark. Again, feet shoulder width apart. Sit it down. Driving it back up. 4. And keeping that weight back in those heels. 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's get those thrusters. We got 25 here. Whew. Shoulder blades back, core tight. Let's drive it up. 10. We're looking good. 17, 18, 19, 20. Couple more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's get those power sit-ups. Woo! 25 of them here. Again, squeeze that core at the top. Control on that way down. Last 25. And then we hit that 100 mark, crew. You guys are crushing it. 13. Looking good, crew. 14. We've got 10 more reps. And then we hit 100 reps of these 4 sport exercises. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Crew, we just did 25 of everything 4 times through. We totaled that 100 reps. Now we move on to block 2 that we talked about earlier. 20 reps of everything for 5 laps. So we got 20 deadlift, 20 lunge twists. We're just gonna say total. 20 hip hinge reverse grip low rows, 20 leg circles in each direction, and 20 plank shoulder taps each side, crew. So shake it off if you need it. Otherwise, we're gonna get started. 20 deadlifts, and we got 5 rounds of these exercises, totaling that 100. And I'm gonna pick it up here in 3, 2, and 1. Hinging at that hips, driving up. Again, feeling it in the butt and back of legs. Nay in that low back. Everyone's range of motion here is a little different. So if you feel like you're dropping your shoulders or rounding your spine, you're going too far. Really keep that nice flat back. It's kind of like you're pushing your butt back to close that car door. 17, 18, here's 19, and 20. Now I've got 20 of those lunge twists, so 10 per leg. Pulling that weight in front of my chest, lunge it, hoofed up. Find that balance as we sit in, rotate, switching sides. Again, finding that balance as we go. Remember, we're hitting that 20 total mark. Seven, 8, 9, here's the last one, 10, and 10. Now we got that hinge, reverse grip low row. So the palms face out, shoulder blades down back, core is tight. Hit that position, drive it up, control back down, squeezing that upper back as we go. Remember, we're not dropping those shoulders, rather just squeezing that upper back. 16, 17, 18, 19, here we go for 20. Now we take it down the ground. We got 20 leg circles in each direction, activating that core, that low back does not pop off the ground. You can always do this with knees bent as well. So make 20 circles going one way, 20 in the other. You know, we should feel that core. Everyone's range of motion might be a little different. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Here we go for 20. Now I'm going to switch directions. 20 in the other direction. Again, you can always bend the knees or decrease how big that circle is, depending on how you're feeling. 8, 9, 10, 11. Looking solid, crew. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. After those 20 circles, we flip it over. We got that plank shoulder tap, 20 per side, crew. And then we restart everything to start round 2 of 5. Again, we try to not let those hips move around on you, so those feet can be wide or we can be on those knees. Always making sure shoulders go right back over the wrists. Ooh, that means we're gonna go all the way back to the top. 20 of those deadlifts, starting round number 2 of 5. Ooh, shoulder blades back, hinge it down, drive it up. Same thing, don't feel this in that lower back, rather just the butt and back of legs. And 20. Ooh, that's going to take us into 20 of those lunge twists. Again, 10 per side here. Starting upright, sit in that lunge, rotate over that front leg and take it back. Make sure you have that balance. Looking good here, crew. Find that flow. We go for 9 and 10 and 10 makes 20. Reverse grip, hinge, low row, hinge, reverse grip, low row. Something in there was exercise, shoulder blades down back, core tight, drive it up, control on down for those 20 reps. Again, squeezing that upper back. And 20, then we're going to take it back down into those leg circles, 20 in each direction. Whew. Like 10, making circles in the sky. Still keeping that core engaged, trying to keep that low back relatively on the ground. And 20, switching directions, keep that core in there. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, and 20. That means we go back into 20 plate shoulder taps per side. Really keeping that core nice and tight. Let's hit it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Back into those 20 deadlifts. Woo, start round 3 of 5, crew. You guys are crushing this right now. Again, always focusing on that range of motion as well as the form itself. So again, if you don't feel this butt or back of legs, really try to push that booty back. Keep that core engaged. Weight season those heels. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, so again, I'm not tucking that chin, rather keeping that spine as neutral as I can. 19 and 20. Let's go and get that lunge and rotate going. 10 on each leg. Sit into it. Rotate over that front foot. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Now we're going back into that reverse grip low row. 20 reps. Again, total. Hinging back. Core tight. Squeeze that upper back. Again, you should not feel anything in that lower back. Keep that belly button in that spine. 20. I got my leg circles, 20 in each direction. Ooh. Keeping that core tight, low back flat. You can always play with that range of motion by how big you make that circle, or if you're getting tired, you can always decrease the size of it or bend those knees. You got 20 in each direction. After 20 one way, I swapped it, I got 20 in the other direction. Looking solid. 19 and 20. Then we pop it on up. We got that plank shoulder tap. 20 on each side. Again, locking out that core. Eleven, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Ooh, now we take it back up, back into those 20 deadlifts. We're around number 4 of 5, getting close to that 100 rep count. Crew, you guys are crushing it. Remember your workout, take breaks if you need to, focusing on that form. Let's go ahead. We got those 20 lunges with those twists. Crew, shoulders back. Let's hit it. Sit in those hips and rotate it through. Remember, it's 20 total, so 10 on each leg. 9, and 10, and 10. Okay, we got that reverse grip, hip hinge low row, shoulder blades back, core tight, drive it up, control it down. Again, that focus is squeezing that upper back. Looking solid, crew. Now we're going into those leg circles. 20 in each direction. Let's keep that core nice and tight. Here we go, 20, we're gonna switch directions. Ooh. 10, 11, 12, 18, 19, and 20. Perfect. Okay, we got those 20 plank shoulder taps per side. Let's hit that plank and get it, crew. Keep that belly button in that side. Crew, we got our last round of these exercises, 20 of everything, and then we hit that 100 reps, starting with those deadlifts. Whew. Shoulder blades back, core tight, let's hinge it, drive it up. Our last time here, really keep that core engaged. And 20. That takes us in that lunge twist. The last 10 per side. Ooh, sitting in those hips, rotating over. Looking solid here, crew. Six, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and 10. Ooh, that reverse grip, low row, 20 on here, hinge it back, core is tight, drive up, control down. And we got those leg circles, 20 per side, keeping that core nice and tight. So that's 20 on each direction, and then we've done 100 leg circles. Whew. 19, 20, switching directions. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Here we go, last one. Last exercise, crew. That plank shoulder tap, 20 per side, and then we are done. So keeping those shoulders over wrists. Crew, that is all I got for you today.